Hi, this is Manal. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's inspiration. Today I was inspired to speak about anxiety and fear. And anxiety and fear and stress are all really prevalent in society. And many of our anxiety and our fear is from conditioning, preconditioning fears and things that we picked up from our little wee body when we were a baby to a toddler to teenager to adulthood. So we're going to be exploring it. So thank you for being here and really excited to journey on this topic with you today. So anxiety is a fear that I cannot name. So really when I say we're exploring anxiety and fear, it really is synonymous with each other. Anxiety is our interpretation, physical interpretation of an emotional expression that we're not willing or able, but usually it's not able because we're able to do anything when we create an intention, but we're not willing to identify, that we're not willing to explore. And that's either because we're turning ourselves off, we're fearful of what we're going to come up with. So today we're going to explore, and I'm just going to create a quick context for our exploration and then jump right into the meditation. I offer, and my inspirations offer, that we have four bodies. One is our egoic or spiritual body. Our egoic body is where we hold our beliefs, our personality, our identity, and it really projects how and who we are. But ultimately, our egoic body is where our beliefs and identity are held. And our egoic identity, or our egoic body, where identity and beliefs are, really form the essence of our thoughts, which our thoughts affect our emotions, and our emotions affect our body. So it's really important to hold on to beliefs that ultimately are empowering, not positive, because positive is sometimes like a knife. It cuts from seeing truth, but empowering, growth-oriented. So you're able to recognize pain or something that hurts, but then recognize and acknowledge a deeper meaning or a deeper growth or a deeper opportunity for you. So we'll explore our egoic body, or I'll reference egoic body. The second body we're going to explore and reference is the mental body. This is our thoughts, our processing, our analysis. It's our brain. And our thoughts are oriented from our beliefs and our identity. And ultimately, if there's contradiction between our thoughts and our beliefs, that's going to cause, when I'll move down to our third body, emotional pain. So our third body is our emotions, and this is our expression of anger, fear, and sadness on some of the lower end of the vibration emotions, or happiness and bliss and joy and love on the upper end of the vibrational emotions. And ultimately, how we think affects how we feel. And sometimes how we feel, because sometimes we have a gut instinct, a feeling, a sense, that feeling can affect our thoughts. And those are connected to our beliefs. And then lastly, our physical expressions of those three bodies. So if I'm sad, that does cause pain, and typically it's in the heart center. If I'm fearful, that can constrict me in my root chakra. So from the tailbone to your legs, or you could feel it in your abdomen, you could feel it in your arms, you tense up in your hands. So what we're believing, thinking, and emotionally feeling has a physical expression in our body. So today, when we explore, we're going to go through the meditation, just become aware and be cognizant when I talk about the different bodies of where things are starting and being generated within you. Pain can be started, and resistance, anxiety, fear, from any of the four bodies. It could work itself up or work itself down. But ultimately, with an awareness and acknowledgement and appreciation and release, any of that can be healed. So let us go ahead and start today's beautiful journey to explore anxiety and fear, and ultimately come out with a feeling of love and bliss and confidence and security, whatever that fear or anxiety is best orienting you towards. Wonderful. Keep your eyes closed, or close them if they're open. Open your eyes, whatever you're most comfortable with. If there's anything that comes into your room, your expression, my room, try to see if you could not even see it and remain focused within yourself. We'll start with 3 deep breaths. I'm going to walk us through the first breath, and then you go ahead with the next 2. Take a deep breath in go ahead and take an additional couple of breaths. And release. Let's start with becoming aware. Become aware of your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your egoic body. Just anywhere that you can feel and sense fear or anxiety. If there's a particular concern that you have right now, invite it in. Don't overly indulge in the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings. Just invite anything that you've been experiencing that might be causing you with fear or anxiety. And let's just take a moment to observe, to explore, to see it, and to feel it. Anxiety is typically an expression of fear, a fear of the unknown, a fear of something that you're not willing to articulate with yourself. So if you're sensing and playing with anxiety today, sort of dig in, explore, and try to understand what the source of that anxiety might be, what the source of the fear behind that anxiety might be. If there's a fear that you're aware, just get a feel for the taste of it. I'll pause a moment, give you opportunity to explore your anxiety and fear as a third-person observer without overindulging in any of the emotional or physical expressions of it. Wonderful. Now that you've become aware of this fear or anxiety, explore a bit more, become aware of how it feels in your physical body. Where is it located? What does it feel like? What are the sensations? Do you have chronic pain in that area that you're feeling the fear or anxiety? Just sort of explore. Once you've connected with it, see if you can associate the emotion. Based on today's topic, it's fear. You might label it anxiety. There might be other flavors in there as well. Flavors of anger, perhaps, sadness, frustration. Sort of go and explore the emotional level, what the related feeling is or emotion is with that physical sensation. Starting to understand the connection between your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your egoic body. Very liberating, because then it allows you to understand the source, the reason behind your resistance. If you've captured the physical feeling, the emotional feeling, see what thoughts are associated with it. Particular desires that you have, things that you're looking to accomplish, maybe something about what's going on in your life, and just sort of see, again, what's the relationship between your body, your feelings, your emotions, and your thoughts. And then let's explore the egoic. Are there certain beliefs that you have that are leading to these thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations? I'll pause a moment to give you the opportunity to explore these four bodies and the interrelated connection between the fear and anxiety, starting from the ego, beliefs, identity, your thoughts, your body, your emotions. Wonderful. Now at this point, behind all resistance, all fear, and all anxiety is the desire for something bigger. There's a deeper meaning, and the fear is directing you and calibrating you towards what you ultimately want. And this might be a sense of freedom, expression, worthiness, acceptance, self-love. Explore a bit to understand a bit what's the deeper meaning behind your fear. What is your fear guiding you to? If you can turn around and articulate your fear or anxiety in a desire rather than a lack of desire, what would that desire be? I'll pause to give you the opportunity to explore. Wonderful. And at this moment, now that you become aware of the fear and the deeper meaning behind the fear, you have the opportunity to ultimately appreciate and sort of move it to a growth-oriented mindset. Just appreciate that this resistance ultimately has guided you to this moment, which allowed you to dig in deeper, to understand yourself at a higher level, and ultimately define what your greatest desires are. And if you look at life from the lens of growth and expansion, that this resistance was actually a defining moment for your growth, your expansion, your desire for bigger, your desire to articulate, your desire to let go, and to really grow from things. So what I offer is now that you can just love on yourself. Just appreciate this moment. Appreciate the resistance. Appreciate this moment. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your willingness to let go. Appreciate the fear as it's led you to a greater understanding of yourself. And ultimately, it is the essence that's defining for you what your greatest desires are. So I'll pause a moment to give you the opportunity just to look within yourself and just find love and appreciation and compassion for this moment. Wonderful. And at this point, you have the opportunity to let go of all of the resistance that you connected with. After becoming aware, acknowledging the deeper meaning and appreciating your journey, you can now just release and trust that your body will instinctively know what to do. Sometimes I act as if it's physical and just take it and throw it back to the pit, the fire of the glorious, pristine earth. Just do whatever you need to do. Just shake it and just let it go back to the earth. Let go, let go, let go. If you like, take a deep breath in and let go. I'll give you the opportunity just to release all of that energy and just let it go off all of your four bodies, your egoic body, your mental body, your emotional body, your physical body. Release all the resistance that you connected back to the light. Wonderful. And at this point, what I offer is surrender. Surrender back to the universe, to God, to Source, to inner being, whatever it is at your highest, your biggest meaning, your bigger meaning. Just surrender and just trust that all that you desire will always ultimately unfold. And we're going to replace that resistance that you just removed and released. We'll take a deep breath in and replace it with love. And release. And at your own count, take a deep breath in and just take in light of self-worth. And invite the light of freedom. Invite the light of worthiness. Invite the light of compassion and love. I'll pause a moment to allow all of these concepts to recalibrate in your body. If you're inspired, create any intention for the rest of the day, the week, the month, your life. Allow more light to embody you. Just pause one last moment. Wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. I introduced some of the concepts that many of my meditations and talks and inspirations and courses really focus around, which is honoring our four bodies, 5 process of awareness, acknowledgement, appreciation, release, and surrender to ultimately find alignment within these 4 bodies. And I thank you for being here today. Thank you for all of your support, for all of my inspirations. Once I turn off the camera, if you have any specific questions, just go ahead, or desires for future live stream or meditations, would love for you to engage with me in the window. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. My love, always.